One of the big problems that we've found when you're camping or staying off-grid is power. We've got a 100 watt built-in solar panel on the top and a big leisure battery. But for us, and probably for you as well, that's not enough power, is it? So I'm going to go through the system that we use and how it works for us. Okay. So what we've got in the back, this is where we keep our system that we use. And I'm really excited about this because for us, it works absolutely fantastic. And I'm pretty sure it could work for you in exactly the same way. Okay, the system that we use is this 2000 watt, 2000 watt hour solar panel system with 600 watts of solar panel power being generated to the thing. Okay, the way that I keep it all stored in here is we've got built in these brackets and we've got them on the bottom on this side as well, and we've got them on the top. Into these brackets we can attach these eyes. Now what I've got down here, I've got one eye attached this side and the same on the other side. And onto this I've got a webbing strap, and that anchors it in place, so that is just not moving at all, doesn't matter what I do on this. Off to the side I've got the same strapping here. These black cases are the 3 solar panels, and again you can see they can't move at all, and I've got those attached exactly the same with another old kayak strap. These are just webbing straps that you can buy anywhere, and it just stops them moving because the whole system is quite expensive, so you want to look after it. Okay, the other thing that we've got for this, in the mornings, if we just want a little bit of power to make a coffee, we've all got our big needs for power. For us, it's generally related to coffee. So we've got a couple of nice coffee machines, and we like to grind the beans fresh. So to do that, you need 240 volts, but we don't need a massive amount of power. So what I do in the mornings, we've got this lead here, plugs into the output here, and this lead plugs into the EHU. So coffee machine and the grinder or whatever, we can just use inside the motorhome. So that's great if you just want to do that. Of course, you can move it out, and I'm going to go through that as well in a moment. But that, like I say, is great for us. You don't need to use big extension leads. That's a short, probably 1.5 meter cable, plugs in there, and that's long enough to go into the EHU on the side, which it is. Okay, so one in there, and that just comes around and plugs in here. And like I say, for most of what we want to do, this is great. Today we've got a fantastic, glorious day, so I'm going to top up the battery bank with the solar panels. I'm going to go through that as well. Okay, so I've just taken the unit out of the back, out of the garage where we keep it stored, because I'm going to set it all up for recharging. Okay, the unit itself, okay, you can see the size there. It's a perfectly good, easy, manageable size. It's got 2 handles on here for a good reason. It is quite heavy. This comes in at about 27 kilos. Now, okay, you can lift it yourself and you can move it around. I'm picking it up with one hand. Okay, it's got 2 handles on it because you may want to move the thing between you and your partner, but you can manage it one person by yourself. But 27 kilos, it is quite heavy. Okay, what can I say about the unit? We've got 2000 watt hours here. The best thing that you can do to make sure that this is suitable for you is to do a proper energy audit. Okay, to do that is really simple. Look on the back of each of the appliances that you're going to take with you, that you're going to need. Find out what the wattage is of that item. Okay, calculate from there how much you're going to use it, whether it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. and then you can work out how many watt hours you need. Okay. Big benefits of this is, like I say, you can recharge it, and it's totally quiet as well, and very eco-friendly. This unit you can completely discharge it because it's lithium iron phosphate batteries in here. You can discharge it to about 85–90%. Okay, and you can discharge this 3,500 times before the power of the battery drops to 80%. So this is going to last you for years and years and years, and it is very eco-friendly. Quiet as well, so if you're stealth camping, that is another big advantage of it. On the top you can see you've got wireless charging for 2 iPhones, iPads or whatever. You've got loads of ports on here. These are for 2 mains power. You've got USB ports, you've got PD ports, you've got 12-volt ports, you've got loads. They're just all over the thing. It's great. For 2 of us, we have found this absolutely perfect for our power requirements. To charge it up, it comes with these 3 solar panels. Okay, these are probably about 6 kilos each. Okay, so the solar panels, there's 3 of them, so we've got 200 watts produced from each one. 3 solar panel packs, 600 watts that are going to go into that battery. Okay, that's the unit, how it comes, and it's well made, carrying handle on there and a couple of buckles to hold it all together. Okay, undo the 2 buckles and back, this opens up, and this is the solar panel. What you've got is these Velcro legs here that are attached to them, so make sure that's the right way. You can open these up like so, and that's your solar panel, which, as you can see, is quite a good size. Just opening these legs here. Obviously with solar panels you want to get them in the sun, facing directly towards the sun. They will charge in daylight without bright sunlight. The brighter your sun, the better power production that you're going to have. That's one of them I've got set up there. Just going to get the other 2 set up. Okay, so that's the 3 solar panels that I've just set out like this. As you can see, they're all in good bright sunlight, so that's good. On the back of each pack, just down here, you can see there's a little pocket, and inside this pocket comes all of the leads. These are all of the leads that we need. So you also get, I'll just show you over here, another bag, and in this bag here we get all of the various adapters, depending whether you want to charge your unit up from the car. You can charge it from the mains, or you can charge it from solar, or you can mix it as well. Okay, so you need the correct adapter that's going to go on here, and then just wire it all up. I'll show you how we do that. Okay, so in the pack, this is the mains adapter. Okay, we've got all of the others here. This is the mains adapter that goes into that, so we're not going to be using that. That's the one for your car, not going to be using that. That leaves this one that we are going to be using. So, okay, so down the side here you can see we've got 2 sockets, both marked input. And take these leads here, and this one here simply hooks up the little red dot, marks the red dot, click it in. It's as simple as that. Okay, following the leads over, you've then got 2 more sockets here, a red one and a black one. Okay, what we're going to do, these go into the solar panels. I'll show you how they set up. It is so simple. What do is, remember I showed you the little zipper pouch on the solar panel pack? I'm going to undo each of them and just get the wires all out so we can see what we do next. Okay, so what I've done is, you can see on the first solar panel, that's the 2 wires. The second solar panel, exactly the same, and the third one the same. We're going to wire one into the other, and then into the battery pack. And this is how we do it. Okay, from solar panel, I'm going to call it number 1, at the back, we've got the 2 wires, a red and a black. This is number 2, there's number 3. Okay, so panel number 2, I'm going to take the red wire from number 1, and that's going to connect into the black of number 2. You can't get them mixed up because that won't go into, the red won't go into red. Red is going to go into black. Okay, dead simple. So this is again panel number 2. Okay, we've connected the black one. This is the red wire. Okay, this is going to go into panel number 3, which is panel number 3. Again, it's red to black. Connects in like so. What we've got now left from panel number 1, we've got the black wire, and from panel number 3, we've got a red wire. Okay, if we move over here, we can see from the actual battery pack itself, we connected the wire in, okay, and from here we've got a red and a black. So all we're going to do, we're going to take from panel number 3, got the red wire, okay, that can only connect in to the red of here. Okay, it can't go into the other one because the plugs are different. It can only go into that one. So that one goes in like so. Got a black wire, this is from the battery pack. Okay, and if we come over from panel number 1, okay, we've got a black wire again. That connects in like that. That is it. Now if we move around to the actual unit itself, okay, you don't need to turn it on, do anything else. It automatically starts charging. You can see here, looking on this display on here, the state of the actual battery itself. We've got 91%. I don't know whether you can see these numbers on here. Okay, we've got 428, 418, 430. Okay, it's over 400 watts of power coming into this, charging it up. It's at 91% at the moment. In this bright sunlight, I would expect this to be totally fully charged well within an hour, easily. Okay, we found with our experience, when we drop this down, to 20%, 25%, when it's pretty low, in bright sunlight like this, takes us about 3.5 hours, maybe 4 hours, depending on where we are, to get it fully charged up again. And then we're ready to use it again. The other thing to note is with this is charging at the moment. If we need to discharge this, if I want to charge my laptop, if we want to plug in a coffee machine or whatever, you can do it. It's not one charge or discharge. You can actually use it whilst it's being charged up, which is great as well. You don't have to unplug, no messing about, so that's good. So essentially, the things are expensive to buy. There's no getting away from that. But once you've got it, you're not relying on petrol. There is no more cost at all. This will last you for years. The other thing that we use it for, I mentioned earlier, the big thing for us is coffee machines. If you want to plug a kettle in, just make a quick cup of tea, toaster, whatever, you can plug them direct in here. Sometimes what we do, like I say, is we'll plug it into the EHU. And that's pretty much it, really. 2000 watts for us, 2 people, is more than enough. We found you can't be silly. You can't start running or expect to run a big, powerful electric hairdryer for 6 women that might be wanting to use it. Don't think that you're going to have enough power to plug in an iron. Okay, who does ironing when you're off camping? But you've not got that amount of power. You have got to be sensible. If you are sensible, I'm sure that this is going to work for you as well as it works for us. That's pretty much it, really. And if you've got any questions on this, let me know. I'm not an expert. I'm not an electronics or a solar expert at all. I'm just expressing what we use and how it works for us. We love it. It's great. We have actually got a petrol generator as well that we bought before we got this, and we thought that was great. But this thing is, when you're using it or charging it now, it's totally silent, and it's free to use. The petrol generator, obviously you've got to keep filling it with petrol. And although we have got one of the quietest ones around, it's still, you can still hear it. Whereas this, like I said, it's quiet. If you've got any questions, let me know. I'll do my best to help you and answer you. The other thing is, if you look in the links down, excuse me, if you look in the links down below, we have got affiliate links there to the shop where you can actually buy these from. And yeah, the review that I'm giving on this is totally honest, but based on our experience. Down below you'll find an affiliate link if you want to look through there. If you want to buy one, that'd be great. Because it's an affiliate link, we do get a little bit of commission on that, and that's what's helping us to run this video channel and to help the different products. We did pay the full price for this one ourselves. We did buy it ourselves. It wasn't a gift. So would I buy it again? Yeah, 100%. We've only had it for about 6 months or so, but so far, really very into it. If you've got any questions, get back to us, and have a great day.